Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazior here, and we're back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, onto this video, we're gonna dive into a strategy that I personally love, and that is the Blizzard Lalo. Yes, so this is a strategy that is very hard to use right now in Town Hall 15, and that's because of the spell tower and the monolith. Now I'm gonna give you some tips on how to use this strategy still on some kind of, I would say, hard bases like a diamond base, or like some box bases like this one that is quite common. So on this base, you really want to go from the side of this base to go for the town hall, try to take it out. And also sometimes if you use your rage spell nicely and use it, let me tell you, for example, a bit to the lower side, for example, that's when your super wizards might go and grab the expo for you, even because of this spell tower that is going to make everything invisible. Your wizards could go completely like quite weird, but we're gonna get the town hall and you can see what I'm talking about already, going in for that expo after something like this. But with a good spell deployment you could get it, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're gonna go and dive into this base from this angle. I'm gonna be wall breaking this wall and then hopefully next wall, but you're gonna see what happens. You need to be patient with your wall breaker. That's what I'm gonna give you as the first tip of this video. Be patient, don't drop them before you can see already maybe this queen is still not targeting anything, and you can see already the queen sometimes walk in front of this wall. That means if you drop a wall break and she's not targeting your heroes, she will one shot that wall break very early. And as you can see, the ice golem went out. This is why sometimes one giant could help you out in this army, and that's exactly what I mean. My first wall break failed, but good thing, with one wall break I can still reach the multi tower inferno right here, so that's still kind of fun. But look at that queen stepped into that hole. What is this man? Someone please tell me. This is so unlucky, but it's fine. We're gonna keep on going forward. The monolith has stayed up, so that means the queen will not be able to get as much further as I may have thought, but it's fine. I still just want that little multi inferno. And now this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to start the Lalo, firstly because of this expo is locking onto my world champion, and secondly it's because sometimes I can wait, but if I start the Lalo to this air defense, meaning my other lava hounds will then move away and grab any trap here and here for my loons before they reach it. That's on some scenarios, but right now I'm going around the space, and as you saw, I used the hound and it's taking all the damage and all the traps together. Freeze the single inferno, the multi inferno, double haste, because I do not know, I'm gonna pause it, I do not know if my loons are gonna go to this way or the middle, so I'm just gonna use a double haste in case. It's not necessary to use, but it's really nice to have it. Now freezing those two main defenses together, we get the ice hound freeze, and this is what I want to give you a tip about. I've actually got hit from Klaus quite a lot last season, and he was using the ice hound in his blizzard army. It's nice, but of course it's going to take 10 extra housing space. But if you know how to use it to, for example, certain area, even you can use it on your blizzard itself. You can use ice hound, then blimp. Sometimes it could give you a freeze effect on certain maybe spell towers, some heroes, some sweepers. It could overall be a very helpful, and don't forget it has a lot of HP. It has a lot of HP, but this is a crushing base, and that was a very common base. I really wanted to bring you out there to, maybe some of you do Blizzard Lalo and you fail on this, but let's go to the next base, and it's gonna be diamond shaped base. Alright, this is the base. Let me pause it right here. The diamond bases are a bit weird in a sense that you cannot really blizzard either the town hall, like you can only blizzard the town hall basically, is what I'm gonna say, and also sometimes the sides, which are the scatter shot compartment, something like these two. So this is where you need to look out for example, the spell towers. With this spell tower you cannot really go with the blimp and land here, because well, it's not going to be able to, basically your wizards will die, simple as that. But on this base you really want to just go for the town hall, small blimp, nothing too serious. I know the sweepers are a bit weird, one of them pointing up, the other one is pointing weird. That's completely fine. Like some bases, it is what it is. I just cannot find like crazy bases. This is the max base I had to find for you, and with good spell towers, I would say. And let's just go and see what I did in this attack. So we have this invisibility tower right next to the town hall. Some people might be scared of blizzarding there, but guys, go for it completely. It's completely safe, but make sure you drop invisibility nicely. You're gonna see what I mean by that. So I'm gonna land a bit early so the wizards don't die with the town hall. And look at the gold storage. And the next invisibility, you want to have it, you know, not hidden, so everything won't be hidden like this one and this one. Then the super wizards will go weird. So make sure something close to the super wizards it's visible. Simple as that. And now we have to pull the CC, but because of this expo it's a bit weird, but I'm gonna drop the archers somehow that, oh my god, it's insane, but it is what it is. Let's drop the poison, drop the queen, drop the king. This is where sometimes it gets interesting with the funnel. On the next attack, you're gonna see, because you don't have the sneaky goblin on this army composition, you have the ice hound and the super wall breakers, you cannot funnel too well. So you need your, for example, super wizards, some loons, and you know, to use the wizard and that baby dragon to funnel. And I'm using the champion here early. Why? It's because I want this building down, so the next wall break will wall break that wall. Simple. So my king and queen can go inside, grab these, you know, stuff together. These are so much value, and this is where you also need to pay attention to the Lalo. Don't wait and watch your heroes, guys. Do not do that. Look at how I'm gonna start the Lalo. I'm already going in. My royal champion got 2 building and I'm already going in. So just make sure you do the same thing. And sometimes you might need one more hound on the back end of the warden for the warden ability. Make sure you drop some headhunters with that too. And this is where it gets also more interesting on diamond bases. If you go for the small blimp, you're usually gonna have the 3rd hound coming from a different angle with you and helping your loons out. And take a look at that Lalo. The flow is amazing. Royal champion is alive. We have 3 free spells, another haste to get everything going. I have 2 free spells I just used on those 2, you know, defenses, and also the royal champion. Headhunters killed the royal champion, another freeze for the multi-tower inferno, and the loon on the back end. This is what I also want to mention. Hold 1 or 2 loons always, because sometimes you might run out of time and they help with cleanup, or sometimes there's a Teslas in the corner, or sometimes you really just want to use them to somehow get any defense from this back end left from your blizzard. You can just snipe them out like that easily, so your main pack can clean up the other side of the base that is left and hold some minions maybe, because you have 10 of them in this army. Alright, this is the next phase we're gonna go for. And guys, this is again a diamond base, but this time there is a hole in the base, and I'm gonna use that hole in my advantage and drop a stone slammer inside that area. But first you need to drop a loon if you see a hole, or a barbarian or an archer or anything, to find the tornado, to find the traps. But mostly when I want to go with the stone slammer, I go with the loon. Luckily the tornado actually pulled us a bit back, so now we can have access to the monolith and the scatter itself. I know this is a very interesting way to approach this, but you saw how exactly we approached diamond bases on the last attack. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring these 2 bases for you. And this is also what I want to show you. My wizards wouldn't have got the town hall if I wouldn't have made the king invisible. Your spell deployment is one of the keys to a nice blizzard value. So if you see your blizzard is not going right, is not getting the same value as, let's say, I don't know, stars or someone you always see that whenever they do blizzard they get crazy value and they have 1 spell left, it's because they deployed them very nicely. And you can see already my king is going to shopping. I don't know what he's doing, but this is why the funnel, it's really hard to do with the baby jack and the wizard. So make sure you drop them together in case you're having troubles with the funnel. Sometimes you know your king is going to go in, so you don't need to drop them both, but this is why I also want to drop the royal champion to that, you know, wizard tower, so it can help my queen and my king at the same time. And I think I use a freeze, yes, but I missed the expo, so yeah, not the best freeze. And I start the Lalo on top. Again, you have 3 hounds. I'm using 2 normal hounds with the freeze spell on top, because, well, they're gonna die, but they're gonna get all the traps. And this is why I also love to use the 3rd hound on the behind of the warden. But this time I'm not using the warden ability yet, because take a look. I'm gonna pause. Everyone thinks this is where you use the warden ability to protect that 1 hound, but that's wrong. On these type of bases, sometimes there is no damage anymore left in these areas. Your loons will not get hit by anything, so don't use it. And take a look at that freeze effect, easily freezing everything. And then headhunters on the back end, I should have angled them a bit better to a higher angle, so I had to pop the warden ability a bit not best. This wasn't the best warden ability, I know, but the headhunters killed the queen. Going forward, I have 2 more spells, and this is where all the traps of this base was apparently here. So take a look at how much traps is there, man. It's insane. Royal champion comes forward. I tried to freeze her with 2 of the Teslas, but oh my god, these traps. Oh my god, more traps. Oof. so hard, but look at that one minion coming to save the day. Simple, really simple. It took out half the HP of the arch. I'm joking, I'm just kidding, man. It's crazy. But look at my king, he's still alive, and that's sometimes really nice because it can help you kill some heroes at the end. It can help you funnel your loons on the outside. It looks like a hybrid king if sometimes your king goes wrong. So don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You can always use the royal champion as I just showed you inside the base, and start the Lalo early before your 3 heroes are down. It's completely fine if your queen is down and you start the Lalo, but don't worry about, for example, let me see if the royal champion is going to get good value. No, if you start the Lalo, she will finish the base with you, trust me. And that was it, guys, for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, learned something new, and guys, don't forget to join my Telegram channel because I put all the attacks that I triple. I put some fails, I've put some funny stuff, some clan capital content, bases, Legends League attack. Everything I do, I put there daily, so make sure you join there. It's so much fun. We have a chat also, so you can gather some help, gather teammates, ask me anything you want in the chat too. I'll hopefully have the time to answer to you ASAP, so don't worry about that at all. And I'm gonna have some links on your screen right now, so make sure you go check them out. Leave a like if you like those videos too. And overall, I just hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. So I hope I see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.